If you are not closing at least 10 deals a month as a solar consultant, you are either doing something wrong or you are new to solar sales. We close up to 20 deals daily in Arizona without putting in any extra effort unless for taking appointments. And today in this video, I'm going to show you guys how we close up to 400 deals in just one state and book over 850 solar appointments in all the states that we work in. So step number one is leads. Leads are the oxygen of a sales career, right? If you're not bringing in enough leads, sooner or later, you're going to be out of business. Regardless of how many deals you want to close in a month, if you don't have enough leads coming in, it's going to be impossible for you to get to, your target, right? So leads are number one. You need to figure out ways that you can generate leads. For us, we rely heavily on, running ads to generate leads. So we put in a lot of money into lead generation. Paid ads, Facebook is our biggest, platform for lead generation, but you can use other platforms as well. But we always recommend Facebook because we've been doing this for the past 4 years now, and we spend hundreds of thousands on Facebook solar lead generation alone, right? So I recommend Facebook for lead generation. You can generate leads from, any platform, whatever you want to use. You just need to make sure you have enough leads coming in for you. That's step number one. I made a free course on how to generate solar leads with Facebook ads. So if you are interested, just comment leads below and I'm gonna give you the link so you can have access to it. Without leads, nothing else matters. You need to get as much leads as possible, enough qualified leads as possible. That's step number one. And step number two is setting appointments. Generating leads is one thing, right? And having those leads to convert into appointments is another game entirely on its own. Appointment setting is really a very hectic job that you should only participate in if you don't have enough capital to hire someone to book appointments for you, because it's a very long process. It's a job, right? And you don't want to take on that job unless you have to. Basically, when you don't have enough capital to invest into, bringing in an appointment setter, that's the only time you should be calling your leads and trying to set appointments. And if you really want to convert leads into appointments, you will have to put in the work, a lot of work, right? So I highly always recommend you delegate appointment setting to someone else and focus on bringing in leads. That's for the first stage, right? You want to focus on bringing in leads because that's really not going to take enough, mental stress like booking appointments. So bring the leads in by running ads, buying data, whatever, and have someone call your leads and help you set appointments. If you have the capital, the best thing you will do for yourself as a solar consultant is to hire someone to help you book appointments. Hire an appointment setter. That's really going to, free up a lot of your time, and you can focus more on taking appointments and really just closing deals, right? Mastering your skills on, negotiation, following up with homeowners and all those fun stuff, right? So you want to make sure you delegate appointment setting if you can. The only time you should be calling your leads is when you don't have enough capital to hire someone. Even if you don't have enough capital to hire someone, if you have friends, relatives, siblings that can help you, just let them do the job for you, all right? But you want to make sure the job is being done. So that's step number two, setting appointment. And step number three is building systems. This is the stage where you're going to start printing money. You don't need to participate in any of the process of, lead generation, appointment setting, following up with the leads. You don't have to do any of that. You're only going to focus on taking appointments, and this is how it works. You're going to create SOPs, right? Standard operating procedures. You want to create as much SOP as possible for all the processes, lead generation, appointment setting, following up. You want to have, a standard operating system for all these, areas of your business, so you can only focus on taking appointments, right? So the reason why you're going to create an SOP is because you're going to give it out to someone else entirely. You're going to delegate the whole system, the whole process to someone else. Hire, a lead generation expert, appointment setter, CRM experts, all those things. You're going to hire them, right? And you're just going to build a business at this point. So that's basically it. You're going to remove yourself from the entire process by creating an SOP. And the reason why you will be able to create an SOP is because you have done the job yourself. You've done the lead generation, you've done the appointment setting, you've done the follow-up. So it's going to be easier for you to just put the whole data into just, one system and just give it out to someone else to take over from there. Right? You want to make sure you hire top talents or people that are even better than you at doing the job. You can't be good at everything. You can't be good at lead generation, setting appointments, follow up. There's no way you can be very good at all those things. There's always someone who's better than you. If you have the financial capacity, you should hire those guys, right? So that's pretty much it. Create SOP and focus on taking appointments. So that's pretty much it. Your goal is to make sure you have enough leads coming in. That's the first, step that we follow to help us get to the number that we do right now, booking 850 solar apartments every single week. And we're looking to scale up to 1,000 apartments. So lead generation is the first process. Setting apartment is the second process. And the third process is building a system as the way you can start making a hell of a lot of money as a solar consultant. We've done this for a lot of solar consultants and solar companies. So if you are interested in my free solar lead generation course, just comment leads below and I will forward the link to you so you can have access to it and start generating your own leads with Facebook ads. If you have any questions, just drop it down for me.